Hi everyone, this is Jackie here from Celtic Vision, and welcome to my channel and welcome to today's reading, which is another love reading, a pick a card reading, Will We Be Together? So if you're wondering whether you and your person of interest are going to get together, have a relationship, this is the reading for you. I suppose I should warn you that the answer may be no to the question, so just be prepared. I just read the cards whichever way they come out. Anyway, we have three piles. Pile number 1 is the lapis lazuli crystal, pile number 2 is the clear quartz crystal, pile number 3 is a green crystal. I'm not sure the name of it. And just to let you know, this is a general card reading, so please take what resonates and leave the rest. Now the timestamps are in the description box below, so if you want to take a moment and see which pile resonates with you, and then we'll get on with the reading. Thank you. And we've pile number 1, which is the lapis lazuli crystal, and the cards are joy and stability, simply love, open up, healing begins, 2 of Wands, 7 of Pentacles, 8 of Wands in reverse, 4 of Swords in reverse. From the Oracle decks we have the vast universe, fear in reverse, a new career, purity, and taking risks. Okay, so will you guys get together? What's going on here? Will you guys be together? Well, the first card here, number 4, joy and stability, and this represents the 4 of Wands, I believe. And of course joy, it's a beautiful high vibe emotion, and stability. So it's telling me there's something very positive, potentially very positive to this connection. And this card is all about celebration, stability going forward in the future. Type of commitment to it as well. There's a commitment feel to this connection, or the potential for a commitment. And we have 6 of Cups here, simply love, and there's kindness and generosity here, and love, the potential thereof. And we see a young child here, so for some of you there'll be family, if that's what you want in the future. And there's even stability about this card feel to it. It can also mean as well that maybe this person you're asking about is someone you've been with in the past and you're wondering whether you get back with them, but for most of you, you won't. This will be the first time around. Now I do see we have the 4 of Pentacles here, and it says open up, so definitely one of you in the relationship. Now for some it'll be you, but for others it'll be them, and I'm getting them mostly. There's a feeling of being, well, it's asking you to open up, asking them to open up, to let go of any past emotions from previous relationships, because I get that they may be, whether they realize it or not, and maybe they don't, there's some sort of block that's developed from a previous relationship in terms of opening their heart up to this relationship. And I said they may not even be aware of it. They've been hurt before, so they're just kind of protecting themselves. So it's just saying, asking them to try and let go of that, try and open up more to this wonderful potential relationship here. And with the 8 of Wands in reverse, so that talks about hesitancy. So they're kind of hesitant about this relationship because they're still feeling the hurt from a previous one. But they do recognize the value of this connection, or potential connection. And we have the 2 of Wands. It's like here they are. They know that if they can leave their comfort zone of where they're at, there is potentially something much better waiting for them, i.e. you. Yeah. But the good news is we have Healing Begins card. So we can see the heart center starting to open up. They're starting to open up their heart center. So whatever healing they're doing, it's starting to work. And this is like the 6 of Swords, so they're moving from a time of maybe emotional distress or whatever into calmer waters. They're recognizing the healing that needs to be done, and they're doing it. And we have the Four Swords in reverse, so this indicates they may be in very much a reflective period. So you may think they're not that interested in you at all, but it's just they're doing their healing, whatever healing they need to do. So they may be more introverted at this time. It's just they need to do this. They need to do the healing. But the good thing is we have the Fear card in reverse. So this is saying the fear they've had about coming into a new relationship. And this is all about control as well. I think they know that they may have been quite a controlling person, but they've had to let that go, because fear is what's behind a lot of it. And they recognise that. They're starting to recognise how fear is affecting their life and how it will stop them from moving forward with you. And that's a good thing. And they're starting to recognise it and let it go. They're becoming very conscious of it, which is a wonderful thing, really. Because you can't heal without recognising what's blocking you in the first place. And the great thing is we have the Vast Universe card as well. And this card, I always believe it's one of high connections. It could be spiritual connections. So you guys may have had past lives together, or you may be soulmates. So there's definitely that type of vibe with this connection. A familiarity with each other. And the card in itself is one of abundance and grace. So it talks about good things. So this connection has real potential going ahead. It's just a matter of taking the risk. Go for it, guys. So your person needs to, but I think they're doing their healing, they're moving forward, they're doing their own inner work so they can move forward with you, and they'll take that risk. Because there's a purity here to this connection. And this card also is about leaving behind what no longer works so you can move forward. So that's really what they're doing in terms of their healing. And I see here we have a new career card. So on the one hand, there may be some inner obstacles to this connection, as in some inner healing that needs to be done, which they are doing. But there could be some external circumstances as well. So this could indicate a new job or a career change for them or for you, and that's something that may come between you guys being together, being able to see each other regularly. But I suppose in terms of this obstacle, you can see it and you can work around it. It's obvious. The internal ones may not be so obvious, but this is something you can work around anyway. But so the question is, will you guys get together? I would say yes, definitely. Yes, I'd say you guys would or will get together. Now, I don't think it'll happen tomorrow. There's a bit of a delay here. Still a little bit of work that needs to be done, but I can see it happening. So I suppose we have the Seven of Pentacles, and this is about patience. Just wait for whatever needs to work itself out and waiting for the harvest to arrive. So just be a little patient, because it's looking good. And as I said, it may not happen tomorrow, but it looks like it will happen at some stage down the line. So if you like this reading, please like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you. We've pile number 2, which is the clear quartz crystal. And the cards are Find Balance, Dreams Coming True, Trust, Detach, Strength, Hanged Man in reverse, Judgment, the Fool, Religion and Spirituality, Professional Assistance, Great Gratitude, and Standstill. Okay, so will you get together? Will you and your person of interest, will you get together? Okay. What's going on here? Well, we have 2 Fool cards here. The Fool here and Trust card here, which is the Fool, the equivalent to the Fool. Okay. We look at the first card there. Find balance. So I'm getting that one or both of you in this situation, in this connection, may be a little bit under pressure in terms of demands made by other people, other relationships, maybe of other responsibilities, and it's really pulling on your ability to spend more time or energy with this relationship. And I'm getting that for some of you, this may be to do with, we have religion and spirituality. So there is a possibility that some of you, I mean, this is a general card reading, so take what resonates. Some of you maybe of different religions, different spiritual backgrounds, cultural backgrounds, and that may be causing an issue with family or friends. And you feel a little bit caught between the two. And that you may find yourself, either you or them, may find yourselves trying to balance everything, try to juggle everything, and it may be taking its toll on you a little. But we have the strength card here, so Spirit is saying step into your strength here now. You're stronger than you think. Really start owning that. Do what's right for you and your person of interest. Don't let other people influence you if it's not in your own best interests. You really need to put your own needs first here, or find the balance, as it were, between everybody's needs. Because if you're always putting everyone else's needs ahead of your own, that's not really that good either. So really try and find the balance. What is it that you want? I mean, I presume you want the relationship with this person. And we have this beautiful card. This is the equivalent to the Nine of Cups, dreams coming true. So that's the potential here with this connection. This is the card of, love, emotional fulfillment, abundance. And it's possible between you guys, given the chance. And it's also important to let the universe know, be clear with the universe what it is you want. If you want to get together, what kind of relationship do you want? Because there's such a high vibe with this card that you really can bring it towards you now if you focus on the positive and really have it in your mind what you want with this person. Now I know we have the Hanged Man in reverse underneath it, so it may have felt up to now that you've been, one or both of you have been stuck in this other situation, and it's so that you may not be able to see a way out to try and balance everything. But Spirit is saying things are not as bad as they seem. You can work this situation out. You guys can be together. And if because we have the standstill card here as well, so it may feel like things have come to a standstill, but really that's not necessarily the case. It may seem like things have slowed down a lot and this pressure's coming from every angle, but Spirit is saying just take baby steps to try and improve your situation. If you want to be together, take steps in that direction. Don't allow others to pull you off that course either. I see a lot of release in these cards. In other words, letting go of things that are holding you guys back, both emotionally, personally, and even with other relationships. If they're dragging on you, weighing you guys down and stopping you from being together, then you may need to look at those as well. But we have the Trust card here, which is a Fool, so the equivalent to the Fool card. So the Universe Spirit is saying, trust, take the leap. This is the card of faith, but action. If you want to be with this person, you guys have got to go for it. And that Spirit will do everything possible to help the situation. And to let go, we have Judgment here as well. Let go of anything that's, limiting self-beliefs, judgments of yourself or others. Anything that's holding you back now. This is also the card of New Beginning, so it's important to really think going ahead what you need to do, what you need to let go of, who you might need to let go of, so you guys can be together. But trust and detach. This is the equivalent to the Justice card. Detach from any drama associated around the relationship, or detach from anyone that's causing drama, trying to stop you guys being together. Let that go. Really detach from the emotions around it and get into the more logical kind of stance, because the more you detach from the stress and the anxiety and open yourself up to more positive emotions, the easier it will go. Because because we have, of course, the Fool card again. And it's saying it's a card of action, so really go for it. Take whatever action you guys need. Now, you may need help with all of this. We have professional assistance. So maybe you need to talk to somebody to get more help, more practical help, depending on what's going on. I mean, this is a general card reading. But do what you need to do. And maybe there's prior relationships or prior family commitments, and you need to get some sort of help, legal help or whatever. Really do go and look for it. Find out where you stand. But above all things, we have the gratitude, great gratitude card. Spirit is saying, be grateful for where you're at. Be grateful for what you have as well. It can be very easy to get sidetracked with drama and distractions, but focus on what you guys have together, or what you can potentially have. Because, you know, you've the Nine of Cups, the dreams coming true card. So that is definitely a potential for you guys. But you both have to want it. So the question is, will you get together? Will you be together? I will say, it could go either way, I'll be honest. But I will say yes, you guys. I think you both realise what you have, and you're willing to put in the work, as it were, to be together. And when might it happen? You see, I'm saying it might take a while, but with the Fool card twice, it could happen fairly quick as well. It could actually, a decision could be made fairly quickly and things could proceed fairly quickly. But I'd say just give it a bit of time here, particularly when there's other people involved. Yeah. So there you go, folks. So if you like this reading, please like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you. And we've pile number 3, which is the green crystal. And the cards are Control, Observe, Heal, Daydreams and Decisions, the Devil, Ace of Cups in reverse, Queen of Wands in reverse, Queen of Swords, Welcome the New, Courage in reverse, Playing It Safe, and Fulfillment. Okay, so will you get together? Will you guys get together? Right. Well, we have number 8, Control here. This, I believe, is a Strength card in the tarot. But I can see that there is issues around control in this connection. Now, it's going to mean different things to different people. For some, it will be a possibility that one person in the connection is very controlling and more out of fear or their own personal issues, and maybe it's a type of OCD behaviour. But the other way, it could be simply an addiction, some sort of addictive behaviour that they have, and it's really causing problems. We have the Devil card here, so I can talk of addictions, of course, or just negative behaviours that are affecting your life. And it could be simple enough, it doesn't have to be anything major, but it could be simply negative thinking. But I think it's a little bit more than that. There are issues around control, and it's definitely affecting the connection. And if it is something like an addiction, it needs to be addressed and dealt with before this connection, before there can be a relationship moving forward. And we have the Observe card here, which is the Hanged Man. So it's saying really take a step back. So if it's your person, say, that has the addictions or whatever the issue is, then it's asking you just to step back. Have patience. This person needs to do what they need to do, and they have to address this before you guys can be together. In the meantime, you really look inward with yourself and see what you want out of all of this. We have the Ace of Cups in reverse, and that's often about self-love, focusing on the self, and that obviously self-love is important, and in this situation it will be as well. You have to decide well, if there is a relationship moving forward, what do I want from it? Because we have the healing card here, number 17, the star. And it's saying that healing, there is healing required here, of course, and possibly a type of forgiveness. So it may be in your best interest, in order for you guys to move forward, for you possibly to heal this or to forgive this person. Now that doesn't mean you condone any behaviours, it's not even about that, it's just releasing any negativity so you guys can move forward if that's what you want. But really you have to make the decision about what you want moving forward, and they need to do their own forgiveness as well, forgive themselves, and maybe you need to forgive yourself as well. And we have the Queen of Wands in reverse. So it's all about, taking the chance and believing in yourself. And so the question is, will you guys get together? Well, we have Daydreams and Decision card, 7 of Cups. And this is saying there's clearly a type of confusion within the connection or relationship of sorts. And it calls for real clear thinking and decision time about what you want, because if this person is doing whatever healing they need to do, it gives you time to think about, well, what do I really want from this connection, from this relationship? What do I desire? So this person is in a position to be in a relationship with me. What do I want that relationship to be like? And be very, very clear about that in your own mind. And then communicate it to that person. The Queen of Swords, no messing around there. She very clear on what she wants. It's just to be honest, open communication. And so will you guys get together? I'd say up to this point, I'd say it was a little dicey, but we have some great cards here. We have Welcome the New. This card is saying there's new changes coming in and they're going to be good. So, that's good. I mean, if this person does whatever healing they need, then and you decide, yes, this relationship is worth pursuing, then yes, you guys can be together, will be together. And it will take a certain amount of courage. We have the Courage card here in reverse. And I think when it's in reverse, it can even be more about personal courage for yourself, as in making whatever changes you need to make within yourself for the situation. Don't be afraid to go for what you want. And we have the Playing It Safe card here. So it's kind of saying, don't just play it safe. What do you want in the relationship? Let that person know. They either can do it or they can't, and that's fine. At least you'll have been honest. You'll have stood up for yourself. It is all about standing in your own power. Both of you guys just need to stand in your own power. But the good news is we have the Fulfillment card. And this is a beautiful card. This talks about a really fulfilling, rich future, abundant future, joyful, happy family, if that's what you want. That's a possibility, which, but it will take a little work to get to that point. But it's saying honest, open communication is required. But it is something that is possible for you guys to achieve. But don't play it safe, particularly when there's healing being done. Really go for what you want. Don't settle in this relationship. That's important that your own desires and needs are met. And so will you guys get together? Will you be together? Yeah, I think if the healing is done, then there's a very good chance that you guys will be together. But there's a decision obviously to be made in all of that, whether that's what you want or not. But I would say, if the healing is done and you decide yes, you're clear about what you want, and you both decide yes, you can work well in that respect, then yes, I can see there being a relationship, getting together. But it's really up to you, I suppose. So there you go. So if you like this reading, please like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.